Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'm going to be drawing 3 of my subscribers' OCs. And I could only fit 3 into this video because this video is longer than usual because I did 3, but I will be doing a part 2 or 3, but not like the next video or anything. I'm going to like spread out the series, but if your OC wasn't drawn, I'm still going to draw them. And the first OC I'm going to be doing is Izzy Doodles' OC. She does a lot of awesome colorful drawings, and her OC is Nicole. I'm going to be giving a short description of each character because I asked everybody to give me a short description of their characters, so I'm going to be saying all of them, and if they're a little bit longer, I will just put them on the screen and you guys can read them. I will put Izzy Doodles' drawings up on the right hand side, and then here's a few things about her. She is in Sterling's Story, another one of Izzy Doodles' OCs. She cut her own hair. She has a twin brother named Kai. She is extroverted, and that is all they gave me about her, but that is pretty cool. I'm not extroverted myself, but I do think that's kind of cool, and she does seem like the more of like extroverted type of character. Now I'm kind of interested to see what her hair looked like before she cut it, and if her twin brother looks the same as her, or if they're like identical twins or not like identical at all. I was going to do a different pose for her, but then I wanted to fit all 3 drawings on the same page, so then I just decided to stick everybody on one page. So I didn't like do 2 of a dynamic pose, but I tried to give it more of like a flowy pose and not super stiff. I did enjoy drawing all 3 characters. They were all 3 really cool characters, and I enjoyed drawing all 3 of them, and it was actually like one of my favorite sketchbook pages out of my whole sketchbook. So like I really enjoyed it, so thank you to everybody who sent me their OCs. Nicole's character is actually really cool, and the way she did the ripped jeans on the photo I showed is actually really cool too. I have no clue how she did it, because it actually looks like really good in her drawing. I tried to like do the same ripped jeans, but I'm not sure if it turned out as well. But I think the character design and overall the whole character is actually really cool. The second OC I'm doing is another art YouTuber's OC, is Tisane, and her OC's name is Judy. She has 3 different designs. I picked the one to the far right, like on the top. I will put a picture on the screen so you know what I mean, but she has 3 different designs, and I think they all actually look pretty cool. And Judy's full name is Judy Adagio Winslow. I actually think that's a really creative and cool middle and last name. I don't know how you came up with those names, but Winslow is actually a really cool last name. And the rest of her backstory is she lives on a farm with her parents and 3 younger siblings. Her older brother left when she was 7, making her the responsible second eldest child. And she currently attends a technical college, and she works as a barista in a popular cafe. And she works in that barista in a town near her family's farm, and her age is 25 years old. Just looking at her character design and everything, she does look like the second eldest, like responsible child. She looks like a very responsible type child, or like adult now since she's 25. Thank you for the backstory to saying. It's actually a really good backstory, and I actually like it, so I can't wait to see more on her character. So in Izzy Doodles community tab a while back, she said she was going to be doing an animation for Nicole soon, so I'm actually really excited about that because I can't wait to see some more about her backstory and just her character. So if you've not already, go subscribe to her so you don't miss any coming up like OC stuff or the animation that she said she was doing. But I don't think the animation that she said she was going to do will come out for a minute, because it might take a few months, because she said she was doing like a full-on animation, not just like a few minutes, so it might take a minute. So I would probably just go over and see what she said on her community tab, because I can't really remember. And last but not least is Canine Cool Art Studios OC Lindy. I actually had a lot of fun drawing her because I haven't actually drawn an animal or like a wolf or just like any type of animal in a long time. Canine didn't include any backstory, but she did say that she is Pyra's mom. I'm assuming Pyra is another one of her OCs, and then Lindy is her mom. I'll put the 2 pictures of Lindy on the screen. She's actually a really cute character. I actually thought she was a puppy for a second because she's just so cute that I was like, oh my goodness, she's like a cute little puppy. But I think she's an adult like animal, but I think she's like really cute, and I love her color scheme. Although you can't see her color scheme yet, it's coming up soon. Never mind me thinking she's a puppy. I guess if she has a little puppy herself, like a child, she's obviously an adult. So I would assume Lindy is obviously an adult. It's really weird. It feels like it's been a month since I posted anything, but it's literally only been like 2 weeks. So it's like my hand was like not wanting to do the line art correctly because it was like kind of awkward sticking my hand under the camera because it was like I couldn't see over top of it. I kind of had to look under the camera. So it was kind of different for me because I haven't like done this in like 2 weeks and it felt like I haven't done it in like so much longer. But in the end, I think the line art actually turned out pretty well. So for some reason, all of my skin tones like either look too dark or too light. So I was trying to find a good in-between for Nicole, and then I was trying to find a good in-between for Judy also. Because I was like, Judy's skin tone is lighter, and then Nicole's skin tone is like in the middle. So I was trying to find a good skin tone, but it took me like forever. Because I was either finding like yellows, or like just weird colors for some reason. One thing I forgot is I forgot Nicole's freckles. How could I literally forget that? Because I've been staring at the image for like 30 minutes now and I just now realized that. So I'm going to put a picture on the screen either right now or later of like her with freckles. I'll just like go back to the drawing and put some freckles on it. So I'll put up a picture of her with some freckles. And if you would like me to draw your OC, all you have to do is do @redwolvessketchbook on YouTube and you can give me a little backstory and a few pictures of your OC and you might be chosen to have your OC drawn. I do it at random and just like pick a few, or I let my little sister do it and she can just like randomly pick the ones I do. But I'm definitely going to try to do them all at some point. So if you do want to send your OC, all you have to do is @redwolvessketchbook on YouTube. Sometimes at the end of my videos, I leave a big gap without me talking. And I was like, this video, I'm not going to leave any gaps. I'm going to talk till the end. In this video, I'm like, I have no clue what to say. Because I'm only like 7 minutes in, and this is a 15-minute video. So I'm like, I have no clue what to say. I've like blanked on everything I should say. But I hope you guys are enjoying this video, and please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you never miss when I post a video. And don't forget to go see these art YouTubers channels because they are amazing art YouTubers and their art is all really good and they're all like in their own unique styles. So I will have them in the description, like their YouTube channels. I have all 3 links so you can click on all 3 of them. So I didn't really get to do her jeans the correct color. They were supposed to be super light blue and these are more of like a baby blue. So I really didn't like how like the color turned out in the jeans because they were supposed to be lighter, but I do think in the end they still do look like a good pair of jeans. Just wish they were a tad bit lighter. I'm thinking of doing a marker review for my next video, but what do you guys think? Would you guys like more tutorials or more just like draw with me's? Or like what kind of videos would you like to see from my channel? So I've been saying the word OC a lot and I know some people might not know what that is. OC means own character. Like my own character, it just means own character. I just thought I'd explain that because some people might not know what OC means. I know my parents didn't know what OC meant at first, so then I was like, oh, it means own character. So you guys might have not noticed yet, well you can't notice yet because it's not to the shading part yet, but I've started a new shading style of hair. It's kind of similar to what I used to do, but it's different. So I'm actually like really happy with this style of shading hair because I think it like brings out all of the different colors. So Tisane's OC Judy, she had 3 different designs and I was like kind of confused on which hairstyle to go with because they were all so good. I didn't want to just pick one and I was like, oh, this one's cool but this one's cool. So I decided to put her hair color in the middle. I didn't want it to be super dark but I also didn't want it to be super light. So I kind of put it like in the middle but not super dark. So I didn't want it to leave it just characters with no background, so I wanted to give them each a unique color background that like would cohesively fit with all 3 drawings, but also look good like as their background also. So later on I put like a circle or a box around each of them, like on Tisane's OC Judy, she has a little box around her. I put a box around each of them so they could each have like a unique color, so later on you'll see them. So I just asked Izzy Doodles for a little bit more info on her character because her character, Nicole, is super cool, so here's some more backstory. Nicole is 16 years old and she doesn't have a job, but sometimes she likes to skateboard and she likes to teach kids how to skateboard. And she currently doesn't have a last name, but she said she's working on it. So I think that's pretty cool. I think it would be pretty cool to teach other people how to skateboard, or like know how to skateboard myself. I think it'd be pretty cool. And overall, I think Nicole is actually a pretty cool OC. And I could see her being like a skateboarding person. Like she seems more of like the wild, skateboardy, fun type of person. And then Judy seems more of like the serious, like big sister type of person. So I wanted to make Judy's clothes look more of like vintage type clothes like Tisane did in her drawings. So I tried to put like streaky lines, or not streaky, just like a few lines going down the side of her shirt. Well, you can't see Lindy right now, but Canine did Lindy more of like digital art. And I was going to do digital art, but then I thought I'll just do like a page of traditional art because I want to see how well I can do her. So I hope you guys like your OCs. I had a lot of fun drawing all three of them, and they're actually like really cool characters. And I actually do think, although they're from like different character designs and they're like totally different backstories, I think they do look like cohesively like three OCs that were meant to be together in a sense. I can't wait to see more of Lindy's backstory, and I can't wait to see Lindy's baby Pyra because she sounds super cute. And I just like love puppies, so I can't wait to see her backstory and everything, and Pyra's, and just like all of the world of your characters. And if you haven't already, don't forget to go subscribe to Canine also. The way I did Judy's hair is probably my favorite, the way I like shaded it and everything. And I like how I did like the tight curls. I thought those were like really my favorite. And like really cool to draw actually. I had a lot of fun doing those. But her bangs, I've never done bangs like that, so they were surprisingly different for me. But in a sense, they were actually really fun too. So basically how I did the shading is I just did like little circles that would connect to like darker parts of the hair. Like if it's a darker spot in the hair, I would do like a circle there, or more of like an oval. And then I would just keep putting darker colors and then like blending them together with lighter colors. So the way Judy's jacket turned out is actually like one of my favorites also, because I think it turned out like really well. And it kind of looks more like vintage in a sense. And I think it looks really good. And I actually like how all of the clothes turned out just in general. Because I actually for like a minute there I didn't think the clothes were going to turn out well. But then as I started to put color on it, I was like, well, they actually do look kind of good. And last but not least, I'm finally coloring Canine's OC Lindy. When I was looking at the page, I actually think Izzy Doodles OC, and then Tisane's OC, and then Canine's OC, they all look like they kind of are like friends in a sense, because Nicole and then Judy look like they could be like best friends, and then Lindy looks like he could be like one of their sidekicks or like little cute pet or something, but I know she's not a pet, but if it was to be like that kind of world, where they were like in the same world, I think that'd be really cute. The pattern on Lindy's fur is actually really fun to draw, but right now you can't see it because it's kind of out of focus, but it will focus in just a second. But the pattern on Lindy's fur was actually really fun to draw, and it was like I didn't know how to blend it because I didn't want to like blend all three colors that weren't meant to be blended, so I kind of just left them their own three separate layers, or not layers, like different fur patterns, and then I would just like shade the individual ones. So I actually think I got the patterns correct on her coloring, and I actually had a really fun time like shading it, drawing it, and like doing all of it. So thank you Canine for sending me your OC, and thank you all three of you guys for sending me your OCs, and I had a really good time drawing them. And please don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss a video, and thank you for watching. And don't forget to subscribe to all three of these amazing artists. And here's Nicole with her freckles.